We know the book opens in 2015, I think it is, when I wrote the book. I started the book. In 2015, he's pushing 80, and he's driving here in Texas, in the Austin area where I live, to meet someone. We don't know what's going on. He accidentally kills a cat, and just like in Proust, Remembrance of Things Past, just as eating the madeleine becomes the reason that Proust, or the Proust character, remembers his whole life in that whole book, this whole book opens up because of the accidental killing and running over this cat, which is something that I actually did back then when I was coming home from a job I was working then. I accidentally killed a cat, and I felt so badly about it. I don't know if, I mean, the cat I scrambled away, but it got hit, and it probably died at the side of the road. And I figured that this guy who had a life full of death and killing and violence in his life, that at the age of 80, that might be the trigger. So by the end of the book, we think he's about ready to settle down, and she decides that she's going to be a nurse. She gets some scholarship to upstate New York to go to a nursing school. She leaves him, and from that point at the end of the book to the beginning of the book is about 15 years. We figure, he's just lived a very lonely life, because it's post 9/11. He's probably been sucked back in, like Al Pacino says in Godfather 3. He's sucked back into his spy life. He's probably unhappy and unfulfilled, like the cigarette smoking man. And by the end of that book, that's why he has this sort of reverie where the book ends with him trying to flag down a bus, and he sees someone. He's thinking about Almudahory, and he sees a woman. And I again go back to La Dolce Vita. There's a very ambiguous ending to the book.